Hello, my name is Dan, and the topic is fandom, being a fan. Why should I care about Jesus? So I thought about that, about being a fan, and what does that mean, and why do we care about Jesus? So if we kind of look at who he is, and we all know him, we've been going to religious education for a long time, and church and reading the Bible. One of the things that's interesting just from this year's religious education is just to thinking about how important he is in historical life. So a lot of what we're talking about here is how Jesus is important to us individually and how he cares for us and loves us. But it's also very interesting to look at just the history, what he did, what has changed since he came into the world. There's, of course, the salvation, dying for us on a cross, the whole story from Genesis on through Jesus' birth and death and resurrection, and also the impact he's had on the world, just the secular world, not even in religious world, how much impact that one person has made. Like we said in one of our classes, even our time frame, it's AD and BC, and holidays and rituals and the things we do weekly, daily, all have had such a huge impact on this person of Jesus. And he is not just a great man. So there's many studies and much history that talks about even being a nice guy, a good teacher. He's a great teacher, one of the greatest, and any religion and any history will look at that and acknowledge that. He performed many miracles. He healed blind people, lame people. He cured people from diseases, and these are all real things that he did. I mean, no one else does that. No one else has done that. He brought people back to life that were dead. There's been no one like that, no one that's claimed to be like that. Now you take a look at that, what he's done, and now he's not just a nice guy, not just a great teacher and a miracle worker, but he's also the Son of God. He is God. He's all-knowing, all-powerful. He was there when the world was created, and he was there when you were created. He knows you. It's an amazing story, an amazing person, God. And when we look at being a fan, and we look at this person, we may compare this to other people in our lives, recent history, that we're fans of. And, certainly in today, we have all of the things where we can hit the like and subscribe button, right? YouTube and Instagram and just, Facebook or whatever it is at the time, where you can be a fan. You can follow people. You can like them. And there is a difference between liking and following. So if you like something, you give it that thumbs up. Say, hey, I like what you did there. That's cool. But you can also then click the follow or subscribe. So, now aren't just saying I like this, but I like more. I want to follow. Now, granted, you're not really following. It's just that you get more information when they put out something new or they have something new to say, you get notified. But think of it a little bit even further, of actually following. If this was real life, what would it be like to actually follow this person? And when we look at discipleship, we look at the apostles, we look at even apprenticeships or the things we want to do, sometimes we want to be like them. We follow them because we want to be like them. So think about the people in your world, the famous people. If you're into sports, you want to maybe emulate, to be like another sports person, professional, if you want to be a basketball player or a football player. Musicians, you might follow and read about and learn how this person plays the guitar. So we talked about in class, icons, famous people, artists, whatever it is. And it's good to look out there and see what are these other good, amazing people doing, and how do I follow after that? How do I learn from them? So the idea here is to think of Jesus that way as well. So this is the most amazing person in history who's done amazing things and is still doing these things in our lives. He's not past, present, or future. He's all of it, and he's here with us. So what does it mean to follow? So are we a fan of Jesus? Yeah. Or are we also a follower? Which one or both? And we would, like to say, don't just be a fan and say, hey, good ideas. Yeah, Jesus guy is good, but what does it mean to actually then be a follower and not just a fan? To subscribe, and to learn more, to delve into that even further. You take a look at a popular person you might like, and they have merch, right? They want you to click and subscribe and hit the bell and go to their merch page and buy stuff so that you like having it, but also you're showing that to others, that you are subscribing to this person, you like this person, you're getting in with this person, you're on board with what they're doing, and you might want to be like that person. So think about maybe the things in your lives that you have. Do you have those things that say you are a follower of Jesus? And liking and subscribing and following Jesus does so much more with your relationship than anybody else that you would like or subscribe to. When you hit like or subscribed to on somebody on YouTube or Instagram, they might see their number tick up, but they don't know you. You don't get anything back from them. That's different. It doesn't affect your relationship. That is different with Jesus. When you are subscribing to him and you are reading and looking and trying to emulate and follow, you are getting something back. He knows you. He knows your name. He knows everything about you. He knows what you're thinking and feeling. And when you are saying, I want to follow you, I like you, I am following this, that affects your relationship with him in a way that it doesn't with anyone else online that you would have. So it's thinking about a way you want to express that, thinking about, are you just a fan or a follower? And what an important person Jesus is in your life and in history, and what he can still do for you, and trying to be that follower and maybe not just the fan, as you live your life and you go through your day, and making that connection.